shopping centre just right now. Still, unfortunately, we can't get in the lift there because the cafe, which is upstairs, is closed. So here's us there. So, however, let's go up the escalator. Here's the escalator by the Disney shop. Otis. There used to be Schindler's. This is going to be a tour of Merry Hill. I hope you enjoy. We are coming out for TK Maxx. TK Maxx is only on one floor. It's one of the main anchors, and here is where the old next was. It's now Britain-Crook Escalators and Oakland lifts. Anyway, coming across. We come to the proper lift. It's a glass lift in the middle of the shopping centre by the food court. And here it is. Unfortunately, it's Dewhurst. It's a Dewhurst lift. And here it is. Dewhurst lift. Anyway, let's go down to ground. Anyway, this lift is capacity 26 persons, 2,000 kilograms. Here's Greg's and shoe. Here we are on ground. And let's go, oh hello, let's go to 1. This lift is made by Lift and Engineering Services. It's quite slow on oil, this lift is, and quite basic, this lift. Floor 1. You're on the first floor now. And that's the other escalators on the south, on the north end of the shopping centre. These ones are made by code. And over there is Primark, which is the main anchor at the north end of the shopping centre. So we're going to go to Primark. Here is a glass Otis Gen 2 lift. This used to be the Schindler went onto the monorail and was replaced by an Otis Gen 2. Here we are going up. First floor. And that's it. Anyway, here are the escalators in Primark. They're kissing crops. Now, as you probably know, I'm only doing it going up. I'm going to go down in the lift. And this is in Primark in Merry Hill. So we've got to watch it. Here we are at the top floor in Primark. Right. Anyway, here are the cone generic lists in the Primark store. Anyway, here's the cone list. These used to be nice fishing crooks, but sadly they've been modernised by generics. Hello. Here we are at the ground. Here we are. In River Island, and they have cone escalators, which I couldn't film due to these tight restrictions, but does have a clean and generic lift, which is just pretty basic.
Doors closing. Ground floor.
And here we are on the ground.
Doors opening.
So we are now in the Superdry store. And Superdry will have an Oakland neck style. It has glass doors so we can see into the shop. And it's really close. And there's me.
Going up. Ground floor.
One.
Mind the doors, please.
This is an Oakland Excelsior. 1,000 kilograms, 13 persons. This is very slow and boring. Typical things what Oakland's unlike. They try to mess things up.
Lift
That's
going
it.
down.
This is Boots, and the cone escalator isn't working, but at the back of the store there's an awesome old Evans lift which got modernised to Schindler a couple of years ago and is now been modernised by a boring generic which isn't even interesting. This is the same one as the one in Worcester. Ground. Boring generic. Quite creepy. It's jerky, this lift. Taking a long time. There's the alarm bell. Car preference. We are ground. That's it. Later, I just stand a lift. First we're going to go up in on the Schindler escalator and down on the Stanner lift. And top man is upstairs, and top shop is downstairs. Now let's go to the lift, which is a Stanner. Don't want to get busted. Anyway, here's the lift. Oh, interesting. Zero dot. Oh, Central 0. It's been saying that for a long while now. Stunner. Let's go down to 0.
Closing doors. Going down. Floor 0.
Here we are, 0.
Opening doors.
That's it. Under the shopping centre. And first we're going to ride an awesome old Schindler that had been modded by Lifting Engineering Services and was replaced last year by an awesome cone monospace. Unfortunately, the voice is not working. Here we are, going up. There used to be a store here called Gap in this part, but there isn't anymore. So anyway, here is the escalator. This is also an Otis. Unfortunately, we cannot film the lift over there because that is blocked off. And the same goes with getting into next. Because most of the areas are closed off. then, we are now in Debenhams, which is the main anchor store in the southern end of the shopping centre. And Debenhams has an awesome 90s Schindler lift. However, the doors seem to be knackered now, because it's been so old. We've got the old keyhole there and the original Schindler M-series button. This is the last remaining 90s Schindler, except to have a different kind of button, but does have an awesome motor. So we have to keep the 2 metre because the coronavirus. And here's the levelling. Let's go to 1. Now going up. I'm only going to ride this going up and go down on the escalators. And here we are on the upper floor, which are classic 1990s, and it's located in the atrium end of the store. And just outside these lifts, there are some LTR escalators. Well, so anyway, here we have some LTR escalators. This is really rare. We're now at the East Central area. Nest department store. And the lift here used to be an awesome old Keithley, but sadly Stanner has horribly modernised it. The only interesting thing is it has the London Underground Piccadilly line voice.
Doors closing. Lift going down.
There used to be an awesome travel button, but now they've replaced them with normal buttons.
Lower ground floor. Doors opening.
And now let's go up the escalator. Here are the escalators. This escalator wasn't working yesterday, it's a fission. And these are single file. The second, anyway, this is the second M&S in Maryhill, which used to be Littlewood. And anyway, second M&S has O&K escalators, which are also single file. There's the cafe, there's the downhill slope which we're not filming. But if you come along with me, I'll show you the best bits about it, what we like about this M&S. And this is the men's for children, this is the furniture one. And the interesting thing in this store, there's even a nice old Evans lift. AGT fire alarm, 4 points. old indicator. Wait for the bell. Wait for the bells. Nice bell. Oh. Wow, here we are. A nice old Evans lift. 10 persons, 1500 kilograms. On the low ground. Hi. This is a really nice old Evans lift. C&A was an interesting department store, and H&M has fitted escalators at a single file. The down escalator is broken. So anyway, there is the down escalator which is broken, and I'm not walking down it. So now let's go to the lift. Here is the lift. It used to be an awesome Furs lift, but sadly it's been modernised by Stana. And it's quite very... and it takes ages to level. The voice seems to now be working.
This lift is going down. Ground floor. Door opening.
Anyway, so now we're water stands. And water stands have... oh, 90 stomach. Right, here on the star lift. Water stands. There we go. Oh, creak. It's a bit loose on the springs. But let's enter G. Get to the top. Doors are going open on this side on the first floor. First floor. Go down to the ground. And doors are going to open on this side on the ground floor. Hello. Nice. And here we are on the ground floor. And that's it.